I am on a journey to financial freedom, and on this journey, I have talked to a few people that seem to be well off to me, and I have read a few books here and there, and I realized there are some common rules or some common similarities, some commonalities in the things that these financially successful people do. So I applied some of the rules I identified through these conversations, and I am still applying some of the other rules that aid financial success. So if you want to find out more, keep watching. Buy assets, not liabilities. Buy assets, not liabilities. I've seen this as a common thing between the people I talk to and the books I have read. They emphasize investing in things that will bring you money. And in simple terms, by definition, assets are things that bring in money, and liabilities are things that take money out of your hands. So if you want to be financially successful, you better buy assets because they will keep feeding you money, hence leading to financial success. Invest 20% of your income. We have had this on this channel, and I believe elsewhere. We can all agree that you can never save yourself to riches, save your money, or save yourself to riches. Does that even sound right? And what I mean is that you can never become rich, or you can never have financial success through just saving. You've got to invest, because investment will help multiply your money more quicker than just saving. And for the simple fact that inflation is not our friend in any way. So if you want to have financial success, you have to make it a point to always invest 20% of your income. And depending on how much you earn, it might seem a small amount, but imagine investing 20% of your income faithfully on a monthly basis. With time, it will accumulate and your investment portfolio will grow. So if you want to have financial success, remember to invest 20% of your income. Create multiple streams of income. If you are still in a state, or if you are still in a place whereby you trade your time for money, you need to find ways of getting out of that state and have a side hustle, or invest money somewhere that can bring you more income, so you can have multiple sources of income. Because in case of anything, in case you're no longer able to offer the services that you're offering to earn money, then what will happen? But also, if you're still in that state of exchanging your time for money, there's no way you're going to grow financially, because you are one person. You have 24 hours a day. You cannot do different jobs at the same time. So having different streams of income will help you draw closer to financial success. And besides, your boss can never pay you enough money to make you rich. Yeah. Even if you think he values you so much, because guess what? If your boss valued you that much, he would pay you enough to stay in the same neighborhood as he does. So always remember, whether you're in the corporate world or in the informal world, you can never be paid enough. Always have other streams of income if you're striving to have financial success. Invest in yourself. And by this I mean you've gotta invest in knowledge. You've gotta attend workshops. You've got to read about finances. You've got to read about different things to enlarge your intelligence. And even if it means spending, and that is, by the way, exactly what I mean here by invest in yourself. Like, you've got to spend money to get that book, that will change your perspective on things. You've got to make time and attend certain workshops. I remember one time I was listening to Joyce Meyer, and she said there are 2 or 3 ways of learning, but I remember these 2 stuck with me. She said the first one is you learn from your own mistakes. That is the most expensive way. Then the second one is you learn from other people's mistakes. And nowadays I prefer learning from other people's mistakes. So for you not to spend a lot of time in the trial and error, or for you not to waste a lot of money trying out things the hard way, it's better you spend that money instead in consulting with someone who has the experience in that particular field you want to invest in or you want to venture in. And by the way, that is investing in yourself. So if there is any workshop that is happening that is bringing in someone in your field that you deal in, and they are going to charge like 200,000 UGX, that amount might seem a little bit much. I mean, it might seem a little bit much, but if this someone has experience of over 30 years, just know that 200,000 is nothing, because they are going to unpack all of their experiences. They are going to share the mistakes they made, which will give you a leeway. It will give you leverage when you get to invest in something like that, or to spend in something like that, because their experience of 10 years will help you avoid the mistakes you would have made in 5 years down the road. So investing in yourself will aid you to financial success. Marry right. If you marry right, you're likely to have financial success, and if you marry wrong, you're likely to struggle financially. I mean, we all, especially in the African countries, we all incur black tax. Believe you me, I don't care where you come from. I don't care how you incur the tax, but in one way or the other, we all incur black tax. And for us to keep that black tax regulated or in control, man, you have to marry right. You have to marry right. Otherwise, you might find yourself carrying on everybody's problems, carrying on the whole clan's problems, which of course will be a hindrance to your financial success. I mean, if you're carrying on everyone's problems, what else do you expect? It is going to impact you negatively financially. So if you wanna be financially successful, you have to marry right. Like the Nigerians say, you marry the right woman or the right man, you are complete. If you marry the wrong partner, you are finished. So yes, this is as well crucial to financial success. And lastly, you have to budget. I know I've said this over and over and over again, but you have to budget. There's no escape around this. There's no shortcut. You have to budget. Budgeting will help you identify any financial leakages that are happening in your finances. Budgeting will help you prioritize better. It will show you the things that are most important than the others. Remember opportunity cost in economics, A level, those of you who studied in Uganda. Yeah, budgeting is basically aiding you in carrying out opportunity cost. You get to know what you really need and what is not a priority at that time T. And through budgeting, you get to see and decide where you actually want your money to go. And by the way, when you budget, that is when you are even able to allocate 20% of your money for investment. At least if you budget like me, if you use the 50-30-20 rule. Otherwise, that's all I had for you today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't joined the family, please consider joining by clicking the red button below and clicking the notification bell so you're the first to know when I upload new content. And feel free to share this video with a friend or a family member. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!